box or contact anyone. Baru di record ya. Saya tadi udah ngomong baru di record nih Anda nih ya, para kayu. Okay, so if you have any further question, don't hesitate to ask in the chat box, to ask our member that you know, or you can drop the question in our Instagram DM. Okay, with this, I call this meeting open. I'm going to give the control to our Toastmaster Aan. Toastmaster Aan, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Ladies and gentlemen, family is where our heart belongs. Family is like different branches on a tree. We grow in different directions, but our roots remain as one. And that's how we are today in Toastmasters, especially Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. We are here for different purposes, but our hearts choose this one platform to learn and have fun together. Yay! Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all in Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. So first of all, my name is Krota Ayun, and first of all, I would like to explain the three main sessions that we are gonna have today in Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club's meeting. First is we are gonna have the prepared speech. The prepared speech, we have Toastmaster Iren as the speaker today. For your information, the prepared speech session is where members will deliver their speech based on the project and also the path that they have chosen, as what Toastmasters maybe explains previously. And the second session is we are gonna have the table topic session. Table topic session is one of the most awaiting session in every Toastmasters meeting. In this session, all of the guests and also Toastmasters or soon-to-be Toastmasters can deliver and also practice their public speaking skills. So make sure you actively participate in our table topic session today. Last but not least, the third session is the evaluation session. This is one of the sessions that makes Toastmasters different from the others meeting, since we are gonna be evaluated, but don't worry, the purpose of the evaluation session is to make us better than before. So, ladies and gentlemen, our today's theme is, what is your word? So maybe one of the guests or maybe one of the Toastmasters here or soon to be Toastmasters can give your idea when you see or when you read or when you hear this theme. Maybe soon to be Toastmaster Vidya, what do you think about our theme today?
Hi, so I think of us. You're asking me, right? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the signal is really bad. Okay. I actually think the topic is quite interesting. It's a light topic, but it has some deeper meaning to it. So I think it would be really exciting if we could participate as a guest in the table topic. So yeah, I think it's interesting.
Thank you very much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Vidya, and we cannot wait to listen to your speech in the table topic section, of course. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we have role takers, and the role takers will be introduced by our general evaluator of today. She is Toastmasters Medi. So Toastmasters Medi, please lead the introduction. You may have the floor.
All right, everyone. So basically, this is our makeshift lecture since we don't have any. So I want to make sure first, am I audible to you, the online attendance?
Yes, that's visible.
Thank you so much for the confirmation. So today I'm going to act as your general evaluator. My duty would be to evaluate the meeting in general, but I'm not going to be alone in conducting this vote. I'm going to be supported by my team, and I will call them one by one, starting from our accountant, since he's like beside me. So our accountant, Toastmaster Sagara, please come to the lecture and introduce yourself and go.
Thank you, Madam President. Hi everyone, my name is Toastmasters Sagara, and today I'll be the art counter. And basically, my job today is to make a note of or try and see if there's any points where we can improve how we communicate instead of using fillers like or things like that to make our speech more fluid, flow better, and sound better as well. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmasters Sagara, as our accountant. So everyone, beware. Don't use any touches or repeat certain word to buy your time because Toastmasters Sagara will buy. Next, we're going to call our grammarian and IOD counter, Toastmaster Akara. Toastmaster Akara, the screen is yours.
Hello, good evening, everybody. My name is Akara Warakain. You can call me Akara or Raki. And in this evening's meeting, I will be acting as your grammarian. So as the name may have given you clues about it, the grammarian's duty is to take note of any misuses of grammar and to take note of the use of the WOD. So the WOD for today is busybody. Busybody means a person who likes to pry on other people's businesses. So for example, if you would want to use it in a sentence, you would say, my work colleague is a busybody. So it's basically in Indonesian, it's like when somebody is being kepo, they want to know all about your business. So everybody is encouraged to use the WOD in your table topic speeches today. And I guess that's all from me. I'm gonna give the control back to you, Madam GE Kak Medi. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raki, as our grammarian of the day. Next, I'm going to call our timer, who also right beside me, Toastmaster Irene. This is yours. Thank you, Toastmaster Medi. So today, I will become your timer, and because today we will have two sections. It's prepare speech and have a topic speech. Have a topic session, yes. Okay. So the time for prepare speech is 5 until 7 minutes. And my screen, actually you can see my name in online meeting, Irene, and it will change, my screen will change into green, red, with yellow and red. So for the prepare speech, if you reach 5 minutes, my screen will change into green, and if you reach 6 minutes, my screen will change into yellow, and if you reach 7 minutes, my screen will change into red. Yes, red. And we've got a topic session that can be followed by a minute and this minute. It's for about 1 minute until 2 minutes and 10 minutes. So my screen will change into green if you reach 1 minute, and my screen will change into yellow if you reach for about 1 minute and 30, and my green will change again into red if you reach 2 minutes. And you have to speak until 2 minutes and 30 if you want to be counted as the best double topic speakers for today's session. So keep watching my screen when you're speaking. Thank you, back again with Toastmaster Maybe. Thank you so much, Irene, for such a cheerful introduction about herself and her role. I forgot to add that since we have prepared speaker, then we have evaluator also. Evaluator should be timed, but I forgot. It should be from 2 to 3 minutes. So 2 will be the green screen, the 2.5 minutes would be the yellow screen, and 3 minutes would be red screen. So later on, I think I'm going to ask someone else because you have to listen to my evaluation, okay? I'm going to ask someone else to time me as the evaluator for you, okay? Next, we are going to call our ballot counter, our lovely visiting Toastmaster Diana. Toastmaster Diana, the screen is yours.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome, guys. My name is Diana. As a ballot counter, I will collect the count and the ballots to determine the best speaker for prepared speaker, table topic speaker, and evaluator. You can send me private chat in Zoom chat meeting, or feel free if you want to send me a message. I will put my WhatsApp number to the Zoom meeting, and you can chat me who is your favorite, because I'm not a little bit not agree with the best speaker. Favorite, yes, but best speaker, there is more best speaker out there. That's my job. I give control back to Madam Tom.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Diana. So Toastmaster Diana would accept your vote through the chat box, or if you wish to hit her through the WhatsApp. Since the offline attendants will definitely WhatsApp her for the vote, since we don't want the votes to be leaked through the screen, right? Okay, that's all for my team, guys. You're going to meet us again in the last of the meeting. I'm going to give the control back to our Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Medi and all of the role takers. I love the positive energy and enthusiasm. And thank you very much. Today, don't forget to use our IOD, which is busybody, as what Toastmaster Akara mentioned previously. So actually, our role takers today is not only from Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club, but also from visiting Toastmasters from AAA Toastmasters Club. Thank you very much to Toastmaster Diana. So guys, if you are a Toastmaster, you can also take role in the other Toastmasters Club meeting. So it's not only limited to your club meeting, but also in other Toastmasters Club meetings. So you can enrich your experience and also build new networking with Toastmasters. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are jumping to our next session, which is the prepared speech session. And the prepared speech session, and in the prepared speech session, we are gonna have one speaker, Toastmaster Iren, but Toastmaster Iren will be introduced by her evaluator. She is Toastmaster Medi, our beloved G and also beloved president. So Toastmaster Medi, you may have the floor again.
Okay, so everyone back with me again. This time I'm going to wear another hat. I'm going to be the evaluator of our beloved member, Toastmaster Irene, who will execute her third speech of the project. Okay, I'm going to move the chair. Okay. So today, Toastmaster Irene will deliver a project focusing on her vocal variety and body language. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. So, without further ado, Toastmaster Irene, simplicity from Badui story. Simplicity from Badui story, Toastmaster Irene, the floor is yours. Now, before we officially start the speech, I think I want to ask whether if she shares the screen, can she see the timer?
I'm sharing my screen to time her.
Okay, so I guess, since Mbak Anja is sharing her screen, yeah.
Yeah, no. How would you like to time the speech?
Or Mbak Anja, kalau pakai chat. Mbak Anja, can you change your background, Mbak Anja?
I see. I don't really have the files for that. Or maybe someone else can time Iren's speech. Maybe if you want, I can. This will turn into the green, yellow, and it's the Toastmaster timer.
Because yeah, or do you wish to use a chat box? So nanti Mbak Anja will type yellow.
Okay. Also, I sorry, I can understand. So Irene is sharing on the screen, yeah?
Yes.
I see. Okay. Okay. I will send the chat when it reaches 5, 6, and 7 minutes.
Yes.
Will that be okay? Guys.
Okay, so Mbak Anja, it's finalized. Please chat in the chat box.
Okay.
Yeah, green, yellow, and red. Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Belum saya. Oh, dan. Okay. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Good evening, here. Toastmaster, our president, our guest that has come to this place. So I want to tell you about the story about him. You know that Indonesia has a lot of many ethnics, and I think it's proven with the people that come to here. There's Japanese, there is Vietnamese, there is Betawi, and many people in the online that come from a different ethnics. So I want to tell you about one of those main ethnics, and it is Vietnamese. But before that, I want to ask you something. Have you ever heard about the techniques called Badui? If you haven't heard, you can raise your hand. For people in online, you can use direction on raise hand. Okay, so many people here haven't heard. So Toastmasters Saga, you haven't heard about it?
No.
Okay, so second question is for the people that have heard about Badui. Have you ever come to Badui? You can raise your hand again.
No.
Okay, so no one in here ever come to that place. So in online meeting, if you ever come to Badui, you can raise your hand. Okay, so no one in ever come to Badui. So Badui is one of many ethnics in Indonesia, and it's very unique because Badui don't want to accept all of the technology from the outside. And you can see that in Badui, we can live the traditional life in there. So Badui actually divided into two types. It's Badui outside and Badui inside. So Badui inside, like I said before, they don't want to accept all of the technology. They just believe in natural resources. And second, Badui outside, they begin to accept technology. And back in 2018, I had the opportunity to visit them. So I went there, started in Tanah Station. We went there by train. So actually, it's very near to Jakarta. It's very close to Jakarta. I said no because we have public transportation to access to that place. So we went by train to Rangkas Bitung Station, and we continued our journey, road trip, by minibus, and we reached Tiboleget village. And from that Tiboleget village, we have to start walking to Badui inside. And another question for all of you guys. Can you guess how many hours that I had to go to Badui inside from Tiboleget village? How many hours I should walk? Can you guess how many hours? You can chat in your chat box.
3 hours.
3 hours.
2 hours in
2
chat box.
hours. Okay. Okay, so I think it's different. Different people also have different paths. I mean, and at that time, because it was raining, I have to take 5 hours to go to Badui inside. And we walk like in the jungle. We go through the forest, but actually it's not forest, but it had many big trees, many stones, and you know what? We were very messed with Badui people in there. Okay, so this is the picture of Badui people. You can see here. So we went there. We went through the jungle. We passed the river, and we were just right.
River.
Because it's rain. It was very slippery, and we just like oh my God, be careful, it's very slippery. Well, the other side, meanwhile, the Balinese people, without wearing shoes or sandals or foot protector, they just calmly walk and maybe laugh at us. That's very panic because maybe struggle when we pass the jungle. And that's the thing that I really mess with them because they just used to not wear shoes, and so that's why they just keep calm and they just walk so fast. And I stayed in there for 2 days and 1 night. So there was bridge that we can decide that we will enter the valley inside. And before crossing the bridge, we have to turn off our phone, our electricity. We stay in there 2 days and 1 night without internet, electricity, no lamp, no things, just natural resources. And then you may think, what from that 2 days? Okay, yes, maybe it's just about silence. Maybe it's like you're meditating, you pause for a while from the busy city, from your hustling activity, just pause for a while and be the different side of the city, of the group of people that actually very near from our capital city. And from 2 days 1 night, I learned something. So this is the situation of Bali. I took this picture from Bali outside because, like you know, we cannot take a picture in Bali inside. So this is the first that I can learn. It's simply feeling. Everyone might define simplicity as what you can see like minimum effort, or maybe you can call as minimalist person that do traditional things, ordinary things. Yes, they do. They simple. They dress simply, effortlessly, beautiful. But when I asked Kak Idon is the person that hosted me to his house in Bali inside. I asked him, why don't you use technology? Why don't you accept the technology? Because for information, he ever come to Jakarta and see all of these things city by walking from Tangerang to Jakarta. And I just asked him, why don't you use technology? And he just said, it's the message from our ancestor and we have to obey it. And from that I learned that simplicity is not only about minimum things, but I expand the meaning of simplicity by meeting with them. That simplicity is about how we qualify our life with the purpose that we have and just living our life with the purpose that we believe in. They don't need technology to qualify their life. They just need to live in what they think is good for them. And second thing that I learned is make your own standard. So you know that Bali people didn't use Instagram. They don't have Instagram or social media, so they cannot be distracted by outside influence. But many people, government also ever dialogue with them to protect the technology, but they still firm with their own standards. So I want everyone in here from the simplicity that you can make your own standard. Like everything nowadays become viral and something viral then become our standard, the world standard, how we will success at everything. But I just see that we have to be simple to living our life with purpose and make our own standard. And last, happiness through limitation. So I just see they very happy. They were very happy to welcome us. They were very happy that we want to know them more. And I think from the life where we believe in something that is good for us, we can live our life happily. And most importantly, they didn't care They don't care about busybody because they just live their life the belief that they think it's good for them. And for them to obey the instructions is good for them. And that's the thing that I can learn from them for today's environment. Be simple, make your own standard and happiness through the limitation that we have. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Iren, for a very great speech. Please, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna have 1 minute of silence to give feedback or maybe any appreciations for to Toastmasters Iren. Mbak Anja, could you please time for the 1 minute of silence? You can give the feedback or maybe any comment through the chat box. Like, great Toastmaster Iren, good job for the great speech. Your speech makes me like to go to Baduy.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that on this day and age, there's still people like the Baduy people who live in such a way where it's simple, but it's still enriched, in my opinion. Good job on finishing your third project anyway. I think it's been a minute. The 1 minute is up. Annie, you're still muted.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anja. Wonderful speech. Thank you from soon-to-be Toastmaster Riyadul Solihah. Great speech. As always, Kak Iren, thank you for sharing your experiences from Toastmaster Akara. And I believe that all of us who previously listened to Toastmasters Iren's speech believe that her speech now is much better than before, than her first speech. Thank you, and again, congratulations, Toastmasters Iren, for completing your speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna go to our next session, which is table topic session. This is one of the most awaiting session in every Toastmasters meeting, and in the table topic session, we are gonna have a few questions and make sure you are you participate and in the table topic session. Our theme of today is what is your words? Previously, we have a question through the chat box from soon-to-be Toastmaster Vidya. So what actually the meaning of our theme of the day? So the meaning of our theme of the day is we are gonna talk about us. I mean, like we are gonna talk about our personality. What is our feeling, and also the person like what we are, the person like is easy to be angry or how. And I believe that the questions will be very interesting. So make sure you participate in table topic session. And I would like to invite to the stage Toastmaster Anja as our table topic master for today. Mbak Anja, are
Hi,
you there?
Toastmaster Aan. Thank you for
Hello.
inviting me. I'm on the spotlight. So can I proceed
Yes.
with the table
So
topic
Toastmaster
session?
Anja,
Okay.
you may have the floor.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aan, as our Toastmaster of the meeting. So as Toastmaster Aan before mentioned, and I have already replied to soon-to-be Toastmaster Vidya chat, in today's table topic session, we have already several topics or questions that only reflects on ourselves. And for today table topic session, all the participants can participate. So we highly encourage everyone to raise their hand and volunteer as the first speaker. Who would like to be the first speaker? Maybe from the online participant. Can I see? Very, very fast. Soon to be Toastmaster Ricky, as fast as lightning.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, sorry, can everyone see my screen? Nah. Can you see my screen?
Toastmaster Anja.
Okay, so as for the first question for soon to be Toastmaster Ricky, I have this question for you. In this present moment, I feel, out of these 5 feelings, how would you describe your present moment feeling? So don't forget, you will have 1 to 2 minutes time, and don't forget to maybe Toastmaster Irene can raise her hand so that we can see your video, as she will time all of you guys speech. Toastmaster Irene, are you ready? Sorry.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so soon to be Toastmaster Ricky. In this present moment, I feel, soon to be Toastmaster Ricky, the screen is yours.
Thank you. In this present moment, I feel hopeful.
Oh,
Why? Why? 3 hours ago, I was having a coaching session with my colleague in the office in Kuningan. So he is a certified coactive life coach, and then also my peer. So I asked him to coach me. Why? Because I want to experience life coaching, and I've never experienced that before, and it is a very, very deep experience. Why? Because it began with talking about the North Star of your life. And he shared his own North Star to be the car wiper screen that will help everybody to have a clearer life's goal. And we did that exercise. We both co-create my own North Stars, and it's kind of confusing in the beginning. Like I need to choose a concrete object for a metaphor that identify myself. Sometimes we see ourselves as okay, someone who is work here, someone who has kids, blah blah blah, and someone who do that, but not as a being, as an identity. So at that session, I chose the word a metaphor of telescope, and it's really fun. And then I will close it by sharing my North Star that we talk. My North Star is I want to be a telescope that will help others to exploring perspective in living meaningful life. Thank you very much.
wow, very great speech from Sundabitos Master Ricky. I just want to comment a little, since this is my first time hearing about North Stars. I mean,
Yes.
is it a thing for used like in a psychological thing where we can use it to project our visions? I think from what you have said.
Yeah. Yes. Obviously, you can call it North Star. You can call it life purpose. Something that identify with you, and there is no end to that. That like you can try to achieve that and fulfill that state and be in that state until you die.
Yeah, it's really admirable, since your drive in life is basically being someone who is helpful to others, and that is just like the most valuable thing in life. Like orang yang bermanfaat adalah orang yang terbaik kan ya, luar biasa.
Yes.
It's very amazing. Thank you so much for your amazing speech untuk Bitos Master Ricky. We learned something new today. So who will be our second speaker who would like to try? I will show the second question. We are expecting you untuk Bitos Master Vidya. So for you, I have the question that I am seeking more joy, or gratitude, or inspiration, empowerment, or love? Which of these that you seek more and why? Soon to be Toastmaster Vidya. Which of these that you are seeking more this year? Soon to be Toastmaster Vidya, the screen is yours.
This year I am seeking more gratitude than anything else. I mean, if we look back in 2022, I don't feel like I've changed much, I grow much, but I just, from the beginning of 2021, I feel stuck. And then I feel like everything that I do, it's never enough. I feel like I couldn't live up that people are making on the social media about the things that they posted on their social media. Some time on my own instead of going out with friends. And I'm doing some reflection that I've been blessed with a lot of things. I have a lot of friends. I am in a new environment. I love my job. Surprisingly, not everyone loves their job, but I love mine. So I think if I became more grateful about things, I could develop a new skill, and I could see myself, the potential that I have. So yeah, I'm just seeking for more experience, and I want to be more grateful so that I could see things as the positive thing. So yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you so much, Sundabitas Master Vidya, for a wonderful speech. And I think both of your speech from the previous one from Sundabitas Master Regi is rather, they have a connection. Like, since Sundabitas Master Regi wants to be a telescope, that telescope can be used for us to see more point of views, to explore more point of views in our life, so we could be grateful, therefore we could grow more. So I couldn't agree more with your speech. So thank you so much untuk Toastmaster Vidya. As for our third speaker, I would like to invite someone from the offline room. Who would like to try to be our third speaker?
Our guest star.
Yeah.
Budi.
Hi, Mas Budi. Toastmaster Budi is one of the most enthusiastic person who private chat me regarding this meeting. Please, sorry, I cannot invite you to the floor since I am attending virtually.
Wait, I'm going to minimize. Can you see the screen? The
I have
words?
shared the screen.
Okay.
Can Toastmaster Budi see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so for Toastmaster Budi, this year I would like to strengthen emotional self, physical self, intellectual self, or spiritual self, and why? So Toastmaster Budi, which of these strengths you would like to strengthen? So Toastmaster Budi, the screen is yours.
It's okay, man. It's okay. If you don't know the English term, just say bahasa Indonesia.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
My name is Budi, and this is my first time joining this kind of forum.
Yeah.
I joined this forum to strengthen my first my speaking skills and conversation, and related to the question, I want to improve my intellectual because I become scholarship.
Over the way overseas.
I remember my English proficiency is maybe too low.
No.
So why I try to challenge myself to join this activity. If I could, I can improve my skill by joining the art interior. Maybe that's all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Senioritas Master Budi. I know since this is your first time, and I know how nervous you must be since you are speaking in front of real people while we're here speaking in front of a screen. So let's give a big round of applause for him. We need challenge in order to grow, and we must give ourselves credit for trying. The fact that all of you guys are here, the fact that you are willing to try in itself is already great. So please refrain from apologizing for your lack of skill. Please don't say those things. This is the safe space for you to grow, your public speaking, for you to hone your skill in English speaking. So let's give applause for ourselves, like we're here together to grow together today. So I think we still have some time for several speakers who would like to try as the fourth speaker today. Maybe from the offline, do we still have yeah, a guest
Please.
offline?
I think we can offer our member.
Okay. Who would like to set example? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I have already shown the screen for the fourth question. Who would like to try? Our members here.
Imam.
Oh yes, Toastmaster Imam. It's been a long time that you have joined us. It would be delightful if you could participate as the fourth speaker.
Yeah, this is our member, Toastmaster Imam.
Toastmaster Imam, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see you. Can you?
Yeah, copy loud and clear. So, Toastmaster Imam, this year, you want to be reminded of how far you've come, what makes you unique, the meaningful relationships in your life, how grateful you are, or your truth. Out of these things, which one that you want to be reminded of this year? Thus, Master Imam, the floor is yours.
Okay, hi everyone. Good evening, I suppose. Yeah, it's already almost 6 now. So hi everyone, good evening. Optionnya apa tadi? It's okay. Thank you. So I want to be reminded this year. I want to be reminded of how meaningful relationships I have. Because lately, just to get a story. I've just been reassigned to a new unit in my office, and due to these assignments, I realized that the relationship that I had with my previous units were so meaningful because, I've been in my unit for like 6 years before. It's more than 6 years actually, and it's kind of frustrating to me that more of my peers are they're already transferring to new units. They have more experiences, they have more resources and everything. Everything that you got when you moved to a new unit. And I've been longing to move to other units too, because in my previous units it were a structural units. It's not really technical. So I'm in Inspector General, and mostly we do audits, and in my previous units we don't. And by transferring, I realized how meaningful they are to me. When I went to the office, the thing that excites me the most is not my job, it's when I see the people that I met in my office. So yeah, it's been a really meaningful thing for me. And I realized that, my boss used to say this, it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. And yeah, when we met people, we leave impression on them, right? And I don't want to be a busybody to somebody, because when I am a busybody, I myself hate busybody people, you know, people who like to, I don't know, careful or make fun of others, or they are talking bad about someone else. And yeah, I want to be reminded as someone like that. You know, I want to be reminded as a person that are bring meaning to others, or at least they're not offended by me. At least they are being helped by me. I want to be reminded as a kind person. So yeah, what I'm looking forward to have this year is to have a relationship better with my peers and others. Thank you. That's my
Thank you so much for your speech, Toastmaster Imam. So I think we should cherish our relationship before it ends, because usually we tend to take it for granted while we have it and then be sad when it's everything is over, right? So I really like no, it's like an evaluation for all of us here. And one quote I want to mention again from you is that it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. It's a cherry on top of your speech. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Imam, for participating today. Who would like to try as our next speaker? Another member, or maybe another guest? You can just raise your hand if you would like to try. We have soon to be Toastmaster Luri Sofian. Are you there? Can you open your camera so we could see your beautiful smile?
Yes, I'm here, but unfortunately, I'm not feeling bad. I'm not feeling good, so I'm on my bed on my own. But
Oh my God.
hopefully that's fine. Hopefully that's fine.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's totally okay. Even though that you're not feeling well, but you're still willing to try. Oh my God, it's reminder for me to always try for the best. So here on the screen, you could see the topics I have for you. So soon to be Toastmaster Luri. Which of these three words that resonate with you the most? I will give you time to choose.
I think, yeah.
Have you already chosen?
The last one is the easiest
Okay.
one. Yeah.
The shortest one. Okay,
Yeah.
so wait. So, Sendapitas Master Luri, which of these three words resonates with you the most? Sendapitas Master Luri, the screen is yours.
Yeah. So I think smile, laugh, and joy are the words that probably most close to describe me as human. Why? Well, I think it is not valid to evaluate yourself, but at least I want to have that kind of impressions when get in touch with people. People will see me as someone who is friendly, always smile, joyful, and bring happy to the environment. And I think that is a good things to do, because life is too short. Just like someone who mentions about being important in a society is good, but being nice is more important than important, I think. And in particular, if you talk about a relationship between people, especially in the office, networking, job relationship could be over. If you transfer into another divisions, then you won't relate to some of the people in the previous divisions anymore. But the friendship should long, like forever, in my opinion. And I think, yeah, that's it. I give the floor to you again, Anya. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sendapitas Master Luri. We can all hear from your voice that you're maybe feeling under the weather right now. So we wish you a speedy recovery, so that next week you can join us. You could join us again in a better condition. So thank you so much for your speech. I totally agree with you that I think most of you guys familiar with this quote, like, if anything, just be kind. Like you could just smile to others, and you could just brighten someone else's day. Just as simple as that, just a small gesture, smile. So thank you so much for reminding us how important it is to smile today. Can I see a beautiful smile, guys? Please don't let it be forceful though. Thank you so much, Untuk Toastmaster Luri. We are wishing you a speedy recovery. So for the next speaker, I think we can have 2 or 3 speaker, right, Madam Timer or Madam GE?
Yes, yes. Mbak lagi Kadita want to try.
Okay. Oh my God, we have our previous reigning president, Toastmaster Dita. Toastmaster Dita, if you want, you can contact where you are, if you're interested or maybe curious about how is it to be a Toastmaster member. So can you see my screen, Dita?
Okay, wait a minute, yeah.
Okay, I think this one reflects for you the most. I think you have already seen the question, so you volunteer for this one. So, Toastmaster Pradita, for the next 3 months, which of these things you want to focus on? Toastmaster Pradita, for the next 3 months, which of these things you want to focus on? Toastmaster Dita, the screen is yours.
Okay, so thank you very much, Toastmaster Anjay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dita, Toastmaster Dita. Perhaps you might have, kind of guess what I will choose. But to be honest with you, I'm going to tell the truth. I choose number 1 for now. Actually, number 2 as well, but I'm going to focus to the number 1 for now because I just got transferred. It's like 6 months here. I just got transferred to a new unit, a very technical unit where I have to really learn about something that I have never had before. It's really hard for me. And the first month of my time there, I got migraine. Migraine. How do you migraine? Okay, like for a full week because I couldn't really have a grasp on what are they doing here. It's really hard for me because it's like I have to deal with some data and I have to present it and I have to, to meet my boss, like the excellent one, to explain about the data. It's like it's very too much for me. So, but from that, I started to realize that I think this is my time to really learn about what I am working on. And I'm trying to find some kind of meaningful work, some kind of meaning in my work, because I just realized that I have been here in Ministry of Finance like for the last 6 years perhaps. And I started to think that I should have something. It's like I have to have some kind of expertise. I need to have something that I really can do. It's not just about, I don't really want to come to the office and then just do what I have to do for the day and then nothing. So I really want to find some kind of meaning in my work because I know that I started to feel like I think I enjoy being a working woman. It's like perhaps I can find something meaningful and then something that can make me happy here, even though sometimes it's very stressful, but I think I will choose number 1 for now, as well as number 2, perhaps. So I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Angela.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dita, and I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Imam and Toastmaster Dita on your new position. New position is always the hardest. Like for the first year of my now current position, it feels as though like I was being pulled by a carriage. Like the terms like I was forced to run, but I was running side behind a carriage, and there's horses running, and I was just trampling up in the back, trying to keep up with others. And I know I really, really know that feeling. So I agree with you, Toastmaster Rita. Hardships and challenges are there for us to learn from. Thank you so much for your exceptional speech. I still have several questions available. Who would like to try? Someone from the online I see Sundari Toastmaster Ardianti has raised her hand. Hi, she's one of our regulars. Can we call you our regulars?
Hi. Yeah.
Hi, Sundari Toastmaster Ardianti. So I have the topic for you is the affirmation you want to tell yourself is out of these 5 affirmations, which one do you want to tell yourself? I will give you time to choose. Have you chose? Yes.
I did.
Okay. So, Sundabitas Master Ardianti, which of these affirmation you want to tell yourself? Sundabitas Master Ardianti, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you for the time. The affirmation that I would like to remind myself about is the last one. I forget what the last one is, but I know I'm gonna choose the last one, but I am optimistic. Yeah, because I find myself I am pretty pessimist in regular things. So I used to think about the worst option of anything, so there I can pick the plan for it, and it keeps happening, not just for the regular things, but sometimes into the important matters. And I really want to this year I really want to remind myself about there are some good outcome that I can choose or I can think about, not just for the worst outcome that I can think of. And I am still trying to learn about that thing. It was hard, but I have my friends and I have some everyone around me keep reminding me that, oh no, the outcome is not always the worst or only bad things. Sometimes you could just have some hope for the future. So I think that's the affirmation I want to hold on for myself this year. That's all.
Thank you so much, Sundabitas Master Ardianti. We all here wish that we could be more optimistic in our days in future. So I believe most of the time is that we are the biggest saboteur. I don't know if it's the right word, like the people who we tend to sabotage ourselves. Like we tend to put ourselves down. I can do that. I won't be able to achieve that. Most of the time we do that to ourselves. Why? Like why, right? So maybe we should believe in ourselves more. So I'm wishing for everyone to believe in themselves more in the future, in the near future. So thank you so much for reminding us, and to be Toastmaster Ardianti. Okay, how many more speaker? I still have 3 questions. Do you, sorry, Madam President, do you wish to proceed to finish all of the questions?
Yes, I think it's already 6:09, and my clock. I think we should wrap up. Yeah.
Okay, so this will be the last one.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, since this will be the last one, and we will end our interesting topic session today, who would wish to be the last speaker? I see 20, at least like 15 or so Sunjabi Toastmasters, and only like 6 or 5 or 6 maybe who has participated. Please don't be scared. We're not here to bite you. We will give not an evaluation, more like ways for you to improve your speech. So we can't know if we don't try. We don't try, right, guys? So do we have some chat here? Is anyone here with? I see. Yeah. I see Mas Hendro Cahyo, soon to be Toastmaster. Hendro Cahyo has raised his hand. Thank you so much for participating and volunteering as the last speaker today.
Hendro Cahyo is our friend from the DJPP English Club.
Yes. Oh my God! it's been a long time since the last collaboration we had with the
Yeah,
JPPR English Club. Are you still a member there? Is the club still ongoing?
yeah, the club is still ongoing, but yeah, only once a month as usual.
You should join us.
But Toastmaster Hendro, you
Yep.
can have a double membership with Ministry of Finance if you want to double.
Yeah, correct. You should join us offline sometimes. Toastmaster, since Toastmaster Raki usually he frequently join us. He graced
Yeah.
us with his presence.
Okay.
Okay, so this
Okay.
can you see my screen?
Yep, I can see
Okay.
the screen.
Okay, so I have these 5 quotes for you. Please choose the quote that resonates most with you right now. I will give you time for you to choose. I will keep the screen since this is the longest answer. I will keep the screen open for you. So have you chosen?
Yeah, I think I already have my decision.
Okay. So the Toastmaster Hendro, which quote that resonates most with you right now? Soon to be Toastmaster Hendro, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. So based on the choices that is given from the screen, I think that the quote that resonates me the most is the last one, which is appreciation is a wonderful thing that it makes what's excellent in others belong to us as well. Why I think this quote is resonates me because I do believe that in this current situation where of course we do our job and sometimes our job is quite a lot there it has it has a big load something like that sometimes you need to be appreciated because like even if it is a simple thing uh you when you are being appreciated for what you're doing you will feel great because at least people notice you did great and it's just a good thing to do to appreciate what everyone do within what they do because sometimes because of those big load they can be often feel tired but when it's not being appreciated sometimes they will be demotivated. So just to keep people motivated, you need to give those appreciation things. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Toastmaster Hendro. I really love today's topics, actually. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Irene, for introducing these topics to us. So, appreciation, I believe I really agree with that because it will feel, if we have received some duty that it's very hard, it's very big and heavy, and then we try our best but if it's not being recognized, we are not being recognized and we're not being credited for our hard job, it will make us demotivated. So I cannot agree enough with you, but please bear in mind that sometimes, no, most of the times we cannot control what others feel and do. So you can still pat yourself. Oh, I did a good job. I did a great job. This has consumed a lot of time for me, a lot of time and effort. So please guys, don't forget to always give yourself credit and appreciation. You all really need. We all really need it. So thank you so much, and the Toastmaster Hendro, for reminding us of that. So since the speech from the Toastmaster Hendro is our last speech, we have to wrap up our table topic sessions today. It's been a remarkable table topic sessions. I think this is the best table topic sessions we have in a long time. We have so many participants. This is the highest amount of participants on both online and offline that we have today. And I really appreciate that you guys are present and willing to volunteer and try to hone your English public speaking skill. So I will give the control back to Toastmaster. Thank you guys for having me.
Yay! Please give round of applause everyone to Toastmasters Anja and also for all the speakers of today's table topic session. So that's all our table topic session, and we are gonna have a Wi-Fi after this. So please turn on your camera, guys. We are gonna take a picture. Soon to be Toastmaster Dana, soon to be Toastmaster Yose, soon to be Toastmaster Sahib, soon to be Toastmaster Nugroho, soon to be Toastmaster Dian, soon to be Toastmaster Anissa Adi, and all of the guests today. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna count in 3, 2, 1. So please give your best post for today. It's so nice to see you. By the way, Toastmaster Baraka, welcome back to Toastmaster. Welcome back to MOF Toastmaster Club. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, maybe different pose. Anyone have the idea for the second pose? Like, okay, maybe we can how to say that? Menunjuk ourselves.
Points in ourselves.
Yes. Since our personality today, since our theme of the day is about personality. Okay. I'm gonna count in 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Next, we are gonna have the evaluation session that will be led by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Medi. So, Toastmaster Medi, you may have the floor for the evaluation.
Sure. Hi everyone, so we've arrived at our last agenda, in which is the evaluation session, and we will start our evaluation session by hearing the individual evaluation to Toastmaster Irene's speech that will be delivered by none other than the most beautiful president in this year. It is myself. Okay, last year as well. Okay, so since our timing is Toastmaster Irene, but Toastmaster Irene has to hear on my evaluation. Oh, Mbak Anja, you're so nice. Okay, so Mbak Anja would be my evaluation. Timer. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You will be my timer. Maybe.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First thing first, please give a round of applause to Toastmaster Irene for completing her speech. So the purpose of the project is to enhance her speech by using her body language and also vocal variety. And today I'm going to reveal whether she has attained such goals. And I have to proudly say yes, she has used her body language and vocal variety very, very well in supporting his speeches. There are three main things that I want to tell to you about Toastmaster Irene's speech. First is the thing that I love. The thing that I love from her speech is that she has great interaction with her audiences by asking questions. That's a very good tool to engage with her audience. Second, she has good composure. You may see several times she had misspelled her word and she ran out of time. But she stayed calm and that was very, very good. Next, she has great eye contact with the offline and online audiences. She has dynamic vocal variety. You may see how expressive she was in using her tone. And she also used a good body language. You saw that she mimicked the walking, right? That was very, very good. And lastly, I love her PowerPoint because she used pictures in her PowerPoints. However, to make her speech more perfect, I think she has to work on her volume because initially she started with a very loud voice, but gradually it keeps being low and low and low. Right? I think it's inevitable since you are delivering a speech in an offline setting, right? Next, I want her to focus on her grammar and pronunciation. Although grammar is not very important in verbal, but it will be good if you have an adept grammar in your speech. And you have to work on your pronunciation to sound more clear to your audience. And in the future, I want to challenge Toastmaster Irene to deliver a storytelling speech. So it can be her personal story, like Pinocchio or something or anything else, because she is a very great storyteller. And I want her to deliver it in 6 minutes because it will haunt her time management in delivering her speech. I don't want her to be unqualified in her next speech due to time management, to bad time management. So I challenge her to deliver a storytelling speech later on within 6 minute frame to make sure that she has this 1 minute space to wrap up her speech. All in all, it is her first offline speech. She was very nervous about it. I saw her practicing so many times before, but she executed very well. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, please give a round of applause to Toastmaster Irene, and that would be my evolution. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Maydi. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Maydi, for the great evaluation. Now we are going to hear our evaluation of the meeting. I'm going to call my team one by one. I think starting from the timer, so that we can have time to collect our ballot. So, Toastmaster Irene, the time and screen is yours. Sound good?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Irene. Actually, I didn't know the time for mine.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have to hear from Toastmaster Anja too. Since Toastmaster Anja was recording Toastmaster Irene and mine.
I will send it to the chat.
Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anja. So Irene, you can proceed with the table topic timer report.
Sebenarnya tak kayak speech, panjang banget.
Okay. Berarti kamu tuh kayak you enjoy your speech.
Okay, so this is the time for the people that
Even your table topic.
I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the time for those of the people that has given your table topic session. So I think everyone is eligible, even though that there are some people that 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes and 30, but maybe it's because I just like to click on stop. So I think everyone is eligible to be voted. So I think that the recap of our timer, and back again to our general evaluator Toastmaster Maydi. Yay! Krik banget kayaknya.
Yay! Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Irene, for your time evaluation. So guys, you could see the name on your screen. Please vote for your favorite table topic speaker. It could be anyone. You can also vote for yourself. Okay, and chat it to Toastmaster Diana in the chat box. While for our offline attendance, I just want to ask anyone: do we have any script of paper and a pen? Maybe you can chat. No, kan kelihatan di screen, right?
Chatnya ke siapa?
So everyone is joining on. Not everyone, right? If you join the Zoom, please chat directly. But for those who join, yeah, anyone bring pen? Yeah, since we've been apa sih itu terlena in our WFH situation, we forgot to bring pen. Okay, so everyone, please cast your photo to Toastmaster Diana. Okay.
I think everyone is eligible if I understand correctly, like from what Irene said. Is everyone eligible to be voted?
Yes, everyone is eligible to be voted.
Okay, so I think Irene just missed your names untuk be Toastmaster Ricky. I will add your name to the list.
Wait. Toastmaster Irene will check which one.
The first speaker. No, it's the Toastmaster Ricky. He's our first speaker, maybe since.
Is it Miftahul or not? Beda. Ricky is another person. Miftahul dan the second yang Banja ya?
Which one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I think I wrote the wrong name. Actually, it's.
Oh yeah, I think she is.
I'm sorry, it's not Miftahu. It's soon to be Ricky.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so it's Ricky, Vidya,
Oh yeah, okay.
Mas Ricky baru dia.
kamu yang salah.
Okay. After that, Vidya.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mbak Ajana, for everything.
All the
Apologize for the
attendants at
inconvenience
the
of the
offline room. Yeah. All the attendant at the offline room.
Yes, and later on we are going to share the
Yeah,
vote
where is your
offline.
voting? I'm just waiting your voting. All the members at the offline room.
Yes, later on I'm going to WhatsApp you about the votes from the offline settings. While we are voting, everyone, we may proceed to the next evaluator. It would be our grammarian and IOD counter, Toastmaster Raki. Toastmaster Raki, are you ready? Toastmaster Raki?
Broken. Yes, I'm ready. Thank you, Kamit.
Okay. Please deliver your grammarian. Please deliver your grammarian report. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you. Hello, everybody. Back to me again. And this time I am going to deliver what I have found in this evening's meeting. Okay. So can everybody see my screen already? Okay, so
Yes,
here
it's
are
possible.
my notes for today, you guys. And for the WOD counts, unfortunately, I only heard only 2 speakers gave the WOD in today's meeting. And congratulations to Toastmaster Imam. I heard you use the WOD twice, so you are the winner of today's usage of WOD. Congratulations, Toastmaster Imam. In total, we had around 10 speakers, 8 table topic speaker, 1 prepared speaker, and 1 evaluator. So out of 10, I only saw 2 people. I only heard 2 people use the WOD. Okay, so this next one is really exciting. It's time to review our grammar notes or grammar misuses. So the first one, let me zoom in. In the first phrase, I would say, I heard somebody mention there was bridge. On first glance, we may not feel that there is something wrong with this sentence, but if we are a bit vigilant about it, we should realize that bridge is actually a singular word here. And as grammar goes in the English language, a singular word may not stand alone like this. So you cannot just say there was bridge. You have to add something before it. You have to add a. There was a bridge. So when we are trying to use the singular word, before it, we need to add a or an. That would make the sentence more clear and just, it gives you better understanding about the grammar in this phrase. And the second grammar notes is that I heard somebody mention most close to describe me. While I think this sentence is grammatically correct, but maybe it's actually quite confusing to understand, because maybe it's better if we change close to this, most closely, and we have to erase the 2. And then we add an S here. So the words that most closely describes me, if it's only one word, if it's more than one word, you can say words that most closely describe me. Because when we use the adverb here, because describing is a verb here, and if we want to add a word that describes a verb, we should use the adverb form, which we add ly to the close, so most closely describes me. And the third, I think this is just a case of mistranslation. from Indonesian to English. I heard somebody mention you won't relate to the people from the old unit. Well, relate, when we translate it to Indonesian, it's like berhubungan, right? I think the speaker meant is kalian tidak akan berhubungan lagi dengan orang-orang di unit yang lama. While relate is more of a word that we use when we want to sort of try to relate to people's feelings and stuff like that. But when we try to describe the things that we want to convey in this sentence, maybe it's better to use you won't be able to keep in touch. Well, keep in touch and relate sama-sama berarti berhubungan ya dalam bahasa Indonesia. But in this context, it's better to use you won't be able to keep in touch to the people from your old unit. So let me just correct this. Keep in touch. Oh my God, it doesn't fit. Okay, so the fourth one, I can't really grasp what are we doing here. This is actually a very common mistake, you guys, because this part of the sentence is what we usually know as like a question when we want to form question, because what is like a question word? What are we doing here? When we form a question, we can use the auxiliary are here before the subject. But when it's part of a longer sentence, because we have this part right here, I can't really grasp because it forms the question word here is a part of the bigger sentence, right? So when we want to make it a pernyataan, not a pertanyaan, we need to reverse the positions of these two words. Oh, sorry. So instead of what are we doing, we make it, I can't really grasp what we are doing here because that's just how the grammar works, I guess, in the English language. If we want to have a question that is a part of a bigger sentence, we need to reverse the words. Okay, so maybe I'm taking way too much time, you guys. I'll just be quick with the next three. I am pretty pessimist. It's better if we correct this sentence by saying I am pretty pessimistic, or you could say I am a pretty pessimistic person. What everyone do. So in this case, do, even though when we imagine everyone, it's usually we imagine a lot of people, but as the English grammar goes, after everyone, we need to follow it up with a singular verb. So what everyone does. And for the seventh one, it's just a case of being effective with the sentences. So we can just get rid of the two and just make the sentence very simple. I want to tell you. These are my three recommendations for the grammar. Is like the first is the consistency on the use of the tenses, and the second is dictions, and we have to be careful when we mistranslate things from Indonesian to English. And the third one is how do we form effective sentences. And I would just, for closers, like to give you my notes on the remarkable words or quotes being delivered by our speakers today. We have the first one is a relatively new idiom. This is the first time I've ever heard somebody use this, which is North Star, delivered by soon-to-be Toastmaster Ricky, which means personal mission statement. And the second one, which is such a good quote, and I think it's the highlight of today's meeting, is a quote from Toastmaster Imam. It's nice to be important, but it's also important to be nice. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for listening to my babbling and long explanation. I hope we can all gain something from this. And I guess I'll give the control back to Madam G, Toastmaster Mehdi. Thank you very much.
You are. I am so angry with you right now because you steal the show from me, Toastmaster Haki, because that was a very meticulous, brilliant, eye-pleasing grammar report. Everyone, please, once again, give our beloved FAA, in which today he act as our grammarian. Raki, please be our forever grammarian because we really love the way you deliver your report and also a very pleasing screen you have there. It's good note, good notes,
Good
nggak sih?
notes.
Good notes, right?
It's how you put your iPad to good use, Toastmaster.
Indeed.
Ready?
It's a very good purchase, yeah. Not like somebody else who buy it just to do it, just to use it as like tatakan, yeah. So Raki, please keep up the good work. And now I'm going to call the next role taker, in which it is our kantor Toastmaster Sagara. The floor is yours. Sini dong.
Aduh, oke.
Why? Why do you seem so terbebani? Gak apa-apa, nggak usah takut terbanding sama Raki.
Bukan. I'm just thinking, seharusnya should I point out one by one atau speak generally?
You may do it one by one, or you may do it generally. It's all up to you. It's your floor.
Okay. Thank you, Madam President. So I'd just like to make some general comments on today's session from the table topic speakers, because from the prepared speaker, there is not really much to say as an counter. I think a lot of the repetition that you did was for emphasis. It was on purpose, so there's nothing wrong with that. But there were times during the table topic speeches, I noted about
I think you can.
4 speakers. If you don't mind, I'm just going to point out so that you can better remember. For example, Toastmaster Dita, Toastmaster Imam, soon to be Toastmaster Vidya, and soon to be Toastmaster Ricky. At times, you repeated phrases like you, instead of saying E or A, you repeated phrases like you know, which is a filler sentence that comes in at the end of a sentence for emphasis, tapi it qualifies as a filler juga. So I thought I should point that out. There are other ways that you can emphasize things you say instead of repeating you know. In that case, between the 4 of you, there were 11 times where you know was repeated, including things like yeah, so you know, things like that as well. There were a number of ahs and ums as well. Soon to be Toastmaster Ricky. I think your speech was very good, it flowed very well still, but sometimes I still thought that you stop and then use ahs and ums. If you want to improve, maybe just be careful to catch yourself in between. You could slow down and pause instead of and such and such. But generally, everyone did quite well. It was very, very hard to catch any sort of fillers of an that they didn't seem on purpose. And just congratulations, everyone.
Yay! Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sagara, for delivering your counter report. It was very meticulous of him to notice that we tend to use certain word in repetition to cover that we're actually thinking at the time. And also, he also noticed several people from online attendees in using people watching. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Sagara. I hope this would be a good input for everyone to decrease your and clutches in between your speech. Next. I think that would be all to my team that will deliver their report. This time it's my cue to deliver my general evaluation of the meeting. Time-wise, we started pretty punctual. We started at 5:02, and we had a very flowy meeting thanks to our Tom, Toastmaster Aan. Thank you so much, Aan, for keeping the agenda on track. And also from the time, unfortunately, we will end the meeting pretty late since it's already 6:41. We should end our meeting like 10 minutes ago, but since today's meeting were very flavorful, so like electric, so everyone been delivering a good speech, and I think it doesn't hurt to have such a late meeting today. Second, from the preparation, I think we have good preparation as an ex-host. We feel all the role takers. Thank you so much, everyone, for helping us out, especially visiting Toastmaster Diana, who comes from AAA club, in which she's coming from another club, yet she's willing to help us out in Micro Finance. Thank you so much, Ibu and Bunda Diana, for helping us out away from Jogja. She's joining us from Jogja. And also thank you for all of my role takers today. Toastmaster Aan from Bima, and then Toastmaster Raki from Bintaro. And then we have Toastmaster Sagara here, Toastmaster Iren, who's been doing her speech while taking roles. I was So thankful for all of you to take the role respectively. And then for the execution, all the role takers did very, very well. There were no technical issues. We also don't have any substantial issues. So today's meeting went very smooth. And what else? Oh, the hype. I think this would be the highlight of the day. We had a very fun vibe, both in offline and also online audiences. And we have pretty full attendance today. I hope this would last forever. I know I'm asking too much, but I hope that this full attendance would stay. Although we have like some consonants, everyone would have less chances in talking if we have full attendance like this. But I think that's the duty of our expos to think on how to engage with the audience if we have full house like this. So this will be an input for us to create a project or perhaps a program to make sure everyone will have the equal chance to speak every week. All in all, I hope that we would have this pleasant meeting again next week, since I hope that, I don't know, it's January, perhaps not much deadlines approaching. So I hope everyone would come offline if you want. Just like Toastmaster Budi here, he came all the way from Tugutani. It's so far away. I promise you, it's so far away. And he went here by Gojek just to make us offline. So I encourage everyone who work like around Lapangan Banteng, or perhaps you work or you are at home and you wish to come, please come to our meeting offline at Gedung Juanda 1 in Ministry of Finance. Although you are not a Ministry of Finance staff, it's okay. We're going to open the door for you. Okay. I think I would wrap up my report as a general evaluator. I hope that I would see more people, more role takers joining in the future. I think that's all. I'm going to give the control back to our Tom Toastmaster Akan.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mehdi, and thank you very much all the role takers, all the evaluators for today. And that's all our meeting, ladies and gentlemen, since it's already 6:40. Thank you very much for joining Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club regular meeting today. See you next week. And we cannot wait to listen to your speech in the table topic session. But before, we are going to have the most important session, which is the Hall of Fame. Toastmaster Diana, do we already get the winner of the table topic session?
Yeah, I will make it because at Jakarta we already 6 p.m. for Maghrib. So I will make it. We have 2 winners, guys. So make a noise, drum roll, and the favorite speaker of table topic, because prepare speech and the evaluator, we already know who is the winner, right? And the table topics speakers goes to soon to be Toastmaster Ardianti and Toastmaster Imam.
Wow.
Congratulations. Good job. Looking forward to see you soon, Toastmaster Ardianti and Toastmaster Imam.
Yeah, Raki, can you please highlight Toastmaster Ardianti, because I'm going to call Toastmaster Imam on stage as our Jadi programnya ini ya, kita punya hadiah nih. Belum kelihatan. Wait, where is Toastmaster Ardianti?
Soon to be Toastmaster Ardianti, can I ask you to? I don't think I can highlight if your videos are off.
Yeah, I turned off my video because I already take off my job.
Oh, okay.
Use mukena, it's okay. You don't seem like movement, but it's okay. Use your mukena.
Oh yeah, okay, wait.
Pas ini aja.
Wow, golden book, like shining in spring.
Oh, dari kita aja udah dikitnya
Coba
kan ada gitu. Jadi semuanya gitu.
Aku jadi gimana kamu?
Di depan sini aja. What I'm trying to say is that we show her face also.
Okay, so Toastmaster Imam is setting his face to be side to side with Master Ardianti.
Oh my god, Sonia. Nah, dari sini jadi
Kamu yang mana?
boleh pakai kan di foto kan?
Ya kan?
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to take a photo offline first, and then we are going to take the photo online.
Oh, gitu.
Ya.
Oh, online dulu.
Ya, online dulu ya.
Aku just foto.
Kalau kamu di situ kan?
Ya makanya.
Okay, so wait.
Siapa?
Wait, Raki, why do
I
we?
think you highlighted the wrong person.
Raki, it's okay because you're very beautiful. Raki is mesmerized with your face. Okay, so the famous Master Ardianti, please smile also ya. Raki, could you please take picture online? Okay.
Sorry, everybody. I went to get my wudu. Okay.
I can help. I can help.
Okay. Mbak Anja, can you take the picture?
I can take the picture.
Oh,
You
okay.
want me
So
to?
Raki can still
Okay.
take the.
Okay.
So congratulations to our winners. Give us your best smile. 1, 2, 3. I'll take one more. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank
Okay,
you.
Raki, you good? You good?
Congratulations to
Good.
and
But
Mr.
Ardianti,
Ardianti.
please don't turn off. Now we are taking the picture offline. Nah, ini Mas Kak.
So this one yakin yang ini. Udah kalau pakai itu.
Nih bukunya.
Gimana?
Nah, coba kita.
Kayak gitu.
Oh, nah jadi ini side to
Going to
side.
market side. Oh, saya.
So we are taking picture offline. So Kak Ima bisa nanti
Kayak gitu kan? Bisa.
standing beside because Master Ardianti, so we feel close. Although we are like Okay, thank you so much, Master Ardianti. Master Ardianti.
Thank you.
So Ministry of Finance Toastmasters.
So because Master Ardianti, do you have anything to say as our best table topic speaker?
I actually didn't expect it. I hope I can join Toastmasters soon because right now I still want to build a habit just to join the meeting in regular before I want to join the Toastmaster. But yeah, I have a plan to join Toastmaster.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Master Ardianti. Now, Kak Imam, do you have anything to say as our best table topic speaker today?
Thank you very much for choosing me for this. It's been a while since I've come. Last time I come, yeah, it's been tahun ya.
Iya, betul.
Now,
Betul ya.
but still, I'm very thankful for you guys taking me. I hope you all have a great time today, and I hope you'll meet again next week.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kak Imam, for the words. I'm going to give the control back to our campus Master Aan.
Thank you very much, Kamedi, and also congratulations to Toastmaster Imam and soon to be Toastmaster Ardianti. We cannot wait to have you as one of our members in Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. So that's all our meeting for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us today and see you next week. I am Krata Yun as your Tom, signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for attending today's meeting. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend.
Happy weekend, everyone. See you next
Okay,
week.
so I think while we still have several people, in January we're going to have our contest, our very first contest in club after forever. Okay, so later on we're going to share the dates with you. Hopefully it will be a fun and good contest in between members. I think it's members only, but I encourage everyone to come and watch our competition and contest. But we don't have the exact date yet. We're going to inform you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Don't forget to come again next week. Bye bye, guys. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Kamedi, Kak Imam, Toastmaster Sagara, Toastmaster Julian, Mas Budi.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Bye-bye.
Jadi nih, maksudnya kita tuh we have a very great danger ahead. Itjen will discontinue Zoom transcription. Zoom subscription.
Siapa?
We are currently using his unit's Zoom account, And yeah, okay. And the unit we are going to discuss